Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Written by Charles M. Schultz. Narrated by Stephen Shea, also known as Linus.
Each page has a hidden leaf to discover. Pull on the ribbon to reveal the global menu. The autoplay mode is recommended for very young children reading on their own. When you reach the end, drag the edge to turn the page.
It was time to give thanks for family and friends and delicious food. But Charlie Brown wasn't feeling very thankful.
What's the matter, big brother? Nothing. I was just checking the mailbox. What did you expect? A turkey card? Holidays always depress me. I know what you mean. I went down to buy a turkey tree, and all they have are things for Christmas.
As Charlie Brown and Sally headed home, Linus came around the corner.
What's all the commotion? We've got another holiday to worry about. It seems Thanksgiving Day is upon us. I haven't even finished eating all my Halloween candy.
Sally, Thanksgiving is a very important holiday. Ours was the first country in the world to make a national holiday to give thanks. What are you going to do on Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown?
My mother and dad and Sally and I are all going over to my grandmother's for dinner. Why don't you come along, Linus? We can hold hands under the table.
Charlie Brown was relaxing at home, trying to forget about the holidays, when the phone rang.
Hello?
Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. Do you kind of miss me, Chuck?
Well,
That's okay, Chuck. I know you probably can't talk because someone's listening. We'll keep these intimate things to ourselves, okay, Chuck? Listen, I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could go over to your house and share Thanksgiving with you, Chuck. I don't mind inviting myself over because I know you kind of like me, Chuck. Okay, that's a date. See you soon, you sly devil.
Flustered, Charlie Brown hung up the phone and turned to Sally.
Oh, brother. Peppermint Patty's coming to Thanksgiving dinner. We won't even be home. Hello?
Hi, Chuck. Listen, I have even greater news. Remember that great kid, Marcy?
How do I always get into these things? Now she's bringing Marcy, too.
Hey, guess who just walked in over here? It's Franklin. I told him about the big turkey party you're having, and he's sure his folks will let him come. Hey, Chuck, this is going to be the biggest bash of the year. See ya!
I think I'm losing control of the whole world.
Charlie Brown didn't know what to do.
Now what's wrong?
Peppermint Patty's invited herself, Marcy, and Franklin over for Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm not even going to be home. I'm going to be at my grandmother's. Peppermint Patty will hate me for the rest of my life. I'm doomed.
What time are you going over to your grandmother's, Charlie Brown?
We're supposed to be there by 4:30.
Okay, that That makes it easy. You simply have 2 dinners. You cook the first one yourself for your friends, and then you go to your grandmother's with your family for the second one.
I can't cook a Thanksgiving dinner. All I can make is cold cereal and maybe toast.
That's right. I've seen you make toast. You can't butter it, but maybe we could help you. Snoopy, you go out to the garage and get a table that we can set up in the backyard.
Snoopy and Woodstock got right to work. First, they found a table. Then they set it up. Finally, they added the tablecloth and place settings.
Okay, Snoopy, that's pretty good. Come on inside. We need some help with the food.
They certainly did need help. Snoopy started making the meal at once. There was toast to butter, popcorn to pop, and candy to put out. Snoopy and Woodstock dressed up. Then they joined Charlie Brown at the door to wait for the guests.
Snoopy, how can you serve the food in that ridiculous outfit? How about your chef's hat? Hi, Peppermint Patty. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Marcy.
Everyone sat down at the table.
Are we going to have a prayer? It's Thanksgiving, you know. Before we're served, shouldn't we say grace?
Year 1621, Pilgrims held their first Thanksgiving feast. They invited the great Indian chief, Massasoit, who brought 90 of his brave Indians and a great abundance of food.
Brave. Brave.
Governor William Bradford and Captain Miles Standish were honored guests. Elder William Brewster, who was a minister, said a prayer that went something like this. We thank God for our homes and our food and our safety in a new land. We thank God for the opportunity to create a new world of freedom and justice.
Amen.
Dinner was served, but Peppermint Patty was not impressed.
What's this? A piece of toast? A pretzel stick? Popcorn? What blockhead cooked all this? What kind of a Thanksgiving dinner is this? Where's the turkey, Chuck? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie? Don't you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners?
Charlie Brown felt terrible. He left the table.
You were kind of rough on Charlie Brown, weren't you, sir?
Rough? Look at this. Is this what you call a Thanksgiving Day dinner?
Now, wait a minute, sir. Did he invite you here to dinner? Or did you invite yourself and us, too?
Gee, I never thought of it like that. Do you think I hurt old Chuck's feelings? I bet I hurt his feelings, huh? Marcy, maybe you can go to old Chuck and patch things up for him.
Well, I don't know, but I'll try.
Marcy found Charlie Brown inside, all by himself.
Don't feel bad, Chuck. Peppermint Patty didn't mean all those things she said. Actually, she really likes you. I don't feel bad for myself. I just feel bad because I ruined everyone's Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving is more than eating, Chuck. You heard what Linus was saying out there. Those early pilgrims were thankful for what had happened to them. And we should be thankful too. We should just be thankful for being together. I think that's what they mean by Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown.
Marcy's words made a lot of sense. Peppermint Patty heard them too.
Apologies accepted, Chuck, old boy?
Sure.
There's enough problems in the world already, Chuck, without these stupid misunderstandings. Let's not play lovers' games, Chuck. You're holding my hand, Chuck. You sly dog.
Charlie Brown looked up at the clock and realized it was getting late.
Good grief, it's 4 o'clock. We're supposed to be at Grandmother's house for Thanksgiving by 4:30. I'd better talk to her and explain my dilemma. Hello? Grandma? This is Chuck. Charlie Brown. We're going to be a little late. You see, I invited a few friends over, and they're still here. No, ma'am. They haven't eaten. As a matter of fact, they've let me know that in no uncertain terms. What? You mean it? Hey, Peppermint Patty! Great news!
It was great news. Everyone was invited over to Grandmother's for a Thanksgiving dinner.
Isn't there an old song that goes, over the hills, through the woods, to Grandmother's house we go?
Sure, only this is the way it goes.
Over the river and through the woods to Grandmother's house we go. The horse has waited to carry the sleigh while wide and drifting snow. Over the river and through the woods, the howling wind and blow. It sings to toes and bites the nose. All around we go. Over the river and through the woods.
Back at home, Snoopy and Woodstock were celebrating Thanksgiving too. There wasn't a pretzel stick or piece of toast in sight.